So I'm often asked what am I most excited about the Garden of Tomorrow. I think the opportunity to connect even more people to nature through the world of plants excites me the most, without a doubt. So just like the building campaigns of the 1950s and 1990s helped to revolutionize the visitor experience here, so too will the Garden of Tomorrow. This will really change the entire experience here at Norfolk Botanical Garden for generations to come. Visitation has increased exponentially, including our membership, and our visitation is nearly 500,000 a year. So the vision for the Garden of Tomorrow is to take a beloved and historic coastal landmark to the next level, to become even more ecologically friendly, even more accessible, and even more beautiful. The 4 jewels in the crown, if you will, of the Garden of Tomorrow really address our key needs: education, parking, visitation, and plant conservation. So around education, our plans are to build a water education center on Lake Whitehurst that would provide a very large covered area for us to do extensive environmental education with the over 1,300 school groups a year that visit. If it rains and those school groups canceled, we've lost the one chance we had to connect those kids to nature through the world of plants. A very large covered space allows us to have that opportunity. They'll also have a permanent rowing center built in as well, so that will allow permanent storage for shells and allow the garden to start our own permanent kayaking program. So part of our vision of the Garden of Tomorrow is the elimination of the toll booth, bottlenecks, you can't ask questions, it's not a very welcoming experience. Get rid of that congestion at the front gate and move to a walk-in ticketing system. And also, one of the areas that we've always had an issue with here is parking. We only have 400 spots in our current lot. Busy days, we average 2,000 to 3,000 visitors a day. So our idea is to transform the parking lot into a parking garden. We'd increase capacity, we would add more trees, rain gardens to help us treat the wastewater from the parking lot, and permeability so that we're retaining the rain, the water is staying there. The idea is the minute you get out of your car, you should be in a world of nature, you should be in a garden. From there, you'll walk over a new footbridge and a water feature into our new entry pavilion. The entrance pavilion will provide you an opportunity to buy a ticket, membership, expanded bathrooms, retail space, as well as a new bistro. So once you pass the entrance pavilion, you will enter what we're really considering the crown jewel of the Garden Tomorrow, which is our 26,000 square foot conservatory. 4 biomes, separate biomes for desert plants, for tropical plants, 2 special exhibit wings, as well as event space. It will be truly spectacular, and there will be nothing like it anywhere in coastal Virginia.
And all of these green areas are amenities. You can see it from inside of the conservatory. But
for most of our careers, we've been involved in sustainable projects, environmental projects. From the very get-go, we said, hey, it's environment first, and how do we put that into the building from day one? We're using concrete pavers that are actually grown in a lab, so they're grown like coral. So we have almost 0 carbon footprint for that. Another material that is really interesting for us is cedar that's sustainably harvested and then is burnt essentially on the outside so that it becomes insect and rot proof.
The Garden of Tomorrow really gives everyone the chance to become part of the future of Norfolk Botanical Garden. A future that's more green, more focused around plant conservation and the visitor experience. We need your help to help us build and plant the Garden of Tomorrow. Visit gardenoftomorrow.org to see how you can help and to stay up to date on our construction and progress. Thank you, be well, and plant a better world.